What's up, guys? Welcome to A Taste of Mexico. My name is Ryan Rose. Today we are making fish tacos. I got this killer tempura that we're gonna make. We're gonna bread up our fish, put it in a flour tortilla with little chipotle aioli that we're gonna show you how to make as well. Let's get started. We'll go ahead and get started with the tempura. We use Dos Equis amber, so the batter has a little bit of flavor of beer. And you know, we gotta keep it Mexican, so we're gonna keep it with Mexican beers. I have 2 cups of flour here, as well as 2 cups of panko bread. Now this is a Japanese panko bread. I love it so much because it's nice and light and airy, and it makes a very crisp batter. So I'm gonna put 2 cups of that in there as well. If you can remember the number 2, you are good for this batter because everything comes in 2s. I got 2 tablespoons of baking powder. And then I'm gonna whisk that together. Make a well in the center there, and then I'm going to place 2 eggs. 2, 2, 2, and 2 so far. And then I'm going to take that Dos Equis amber that we were talking about. Any amber beer will do, any beer will do, but I like the flavor of the amber. It has a little bit more hoppiness to it. It's going to make a great batter. I'm going to start stirring this in and see what we get. We want a thin but thick as well batter here, so it really adheres onto our fish. Grab just a tad bit more here. Great, so if you can see that consistency, that is looking perfect. It's still kind of thick, and that's going to help to stick onto the fish once we fry it, and it's not going to float off. I'm going to add a little bit of salt to that. Never forget to salt your food. And then we're going to jump here to the side. I got a fillet of catfish. Catfish loves to be fried, so I'm going to cut this into the pieces that I want to fit perfectly into our tortilla for our taco. So I'm looking here, I'm going to cut this probably into 3 sections here. And I want a nice fat piece, so I'm going to cut this into 3 as well. Here at the tail. Great, that is looking awesome. So now all I got to do is take that batter. I'm going to take a piece of this fish. Actually, I'm going to salt it up as well. I'm going to salt it every single part, and at the end we're going to salt again right when it comes out of the oil, and it'll stick and adhere onto our batter. So I'm going to dredge this. And then we'll take this to the fryer. While the fish is frying, let's go ahead and make our chipotle aioli. Something to remember about frying, you have to cook at a perfect temperature, about 350 to 375 degrees. Any less, and that fish is really going to just soak up all that oil. It's going to be a bad fry. Any higher, the outside's going to burn before the fish is actually cooked. The chipotle aioli, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients, including the salt, not much going on. I got about a cup of mayonnaise. And I took a chipotle. Now, if you get a can of chipotle, strain out the juice, because that's what we want here. And I'm going to take probably 4 teaspoons of chipotle, the juice that came out of the can. Mix that in. And that's going to give that nice smoky spice. I'm going to take a little bit of smoked paprika as well, about a pinch of that. And I'll take a nice big pinch of salt as well. Mix that all in. And then for brightness, and if you guys know me, you know that I love to cook with acid, finish things off with acid. I'm going to take a half a lime. And that's just going to brighten up all the flavors of the chipotle aioli. That took me about 30 seconds to make this dish. It's a great tartar for anything that you want to do when you're doing any kind of fish. Awesome. Let's go see what our fish looks like. Great, let's see what this is now. Nice and crunchy. That panko is coming through right now. It is the star of this tempura, and it has my fish nice and crunchy, looking beautiful, great color. I'm gonna let that soak for just a few seconds, kind of beat off all that oil I got going on in there. Throw it in a pan, and like I said, we have to season now. This is the time to season. If we let this fish chill up a little bit, it'll get hard, and you're gonna throw salt, and all it's gonna do is bounce right off. I'm gonna take that salt. I'm just gonna kind of stir it into my fish here. Let's go make some tacos. Great, all the components are ready to go. I am hungry. I'm gonna take some of that chipotle aioli, throw it right on the top of a homemade flour tortilla that you know we make here at the restaurant. Nice dollop. This is what people want to taste right here. That crunchy texture is coming through. Look at that piece of fish. It's just banging right now. Throw a couple there. Really fill this bad boy up. Got a little bit of cabbage mixed in with some radish, cilantro, any topping. If you want lettuce, whatever you want, make it happen. Make it your own. I love what the cabbage does with this. It makes it nice and fresh. I'm gonna put it right on the top. Right on the top. I'm gonna finish the whole thing off. Just a little bit of diced tomato. Again, freshness, color, that red's coming through. Take a lime. Cut this one in a quarter, throw it right in the middle for a little presentation. I'm gonna take this last one and I'm just gonna give it a quick little shot right onto each taco. There you have it, man. Fish tacos. I love this dish. Come check us out, man. I'll tell you what, we got it here in Zocalo. Thanks for watching this here on A Taste of Mexico.